Chapter 8, F is for Philanthropy. Afternoon at Sadie's HOA election campaign kickoff dinner. You're pacing your room in your underwear, talking to Charles as he gets dressed in your bathroom. Now that we can cross Alicia off our suspect list, I'm definitely back on the Sadie is the killer theory. And you say this because she's hell-bent on taking Valerie's place as HOA president. But is that all she gets out of it? Charles struts out of the bathroom dressed in a fitted suit, looking handsome as hell. He leans against the doorframe with a smirk. I just lost my train of thought. Do we really have to go tonight? Don't tell me you're having second thoughts. I thought you were in detective mode. I am, but you look so good. I'd rather be in Charles mode, if you know what I mean. Charles raises his eyebrows flirtatiously before getting a notification on his phone. Our ride is almost here, and while I promise to help you dig for intel at the country club, I don't think they'll let you in dressed like that. Stunning as you are. True. If only I could wear or find something to wear. Allow me. He walks over to your closet, sifts through several outfits, humming to himself before pulling out a slinky new dress. How about this sexy number? I was considering that one just to see Sadie's face when I showed up, looking better than her. I know it's petty. He catches you around the waist, bringing you close so he can murmur against your ear. I love the pettiness. Try it on. I want to see you in it. You disentangle just enough to slip into the dress, and Charles comes up behind you as you turn towards the mirror. Damn, you're gorgeous. I guess this is called champagne problems. He drops a kiss on your shoulder, and you admire the reflection of the two of you, his arm looped around your waist. We look so good together. You look better in nothing at all, but I'll just wait until the end of the night to get you out of it. Charles glances at his phone and then offers you a tight smile. Our car is here. Better get this over with. You arrive at Oak Valley Country Club just in time for cocktail hour. Wow, the whole neighborhood's here. She arranged it. Did you expect anything less? Champagne for the couple? Vince, do you... Do you just do everything for Sadie? I'm sorry, do I know you? Oh crap, how do I explain I actually saw you banging her in her closet? Vince, good to see you. Face new to the neighborhood. You've probably seen each other in passing without formally meeting. Oh, damn. I didn't know the new girl cleaned up so good. You look great, Faith. I wanted to dress the part for her big event. Well, that's super cool of you, and welcome to the hood. I'll have to introduce you to the guys sometime. The guys? Yeah, Sadie hired out of my frat to work the event tonight. Anyway, these drinks won't pass themselves out. Catch you later. As he turns to leave, Charles plucks 2 champagne flutes from the tray and hands one to you. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks for the save. Happy to help. I didn't think you wanted to explain our closet adventure to him. Do you have to call it that? He loops an arm around your waist and you venture further inside, noting the advanced age of many of the attendees. Now, I get it. Sadie has young hot jocks serving the oldies who all have one foot in the grave, and we have some mingling to do with those oldies. By mingling, I take it I mean investigating the event for signs that Sadie is, in fact, a ruthless killer. You catch on quick. I think we'll cover more ground if we split up. I'll take the left half of the room, you take the right. Copy that, partner. Charles gives you a tender kiss on the cheek, clinks his glass against yours once more, and heads into the crowd. You maneuver through a circle of guests, focusing your ears on one conversation in particular. it's in our best interest to do everything we can to ensure Sadie wins this election. I'm right there with you. Anything less than a landslide victory would be disastrous. We owe her at least that much. Owe her? That's an interesting choice of words. They're all old guys, and before she banged them too. Oh, God. You approach the group with a charming smile and clink glasses with them as you shoulder your way into their circle. Evening, everyone. You immediately catch sight of your outfit, and you see their approval instantly. Well, hello there, young lady. It's a shame we haven't had the chance to meet before. Your attire is absolutely stunning. You are all way too sweet. I was hoping I could ask you a little more about this election, being new to the neighborhood and all. I wanted to know... Sure, we'll risk it. Let's just say she has been very generous with us in the past. Oh, the least we can do is offer our monetary resources in return for her favors. Favors? Did she sleep with all of them? If so, she's an even more active social climber than I thought. No, can I get you another bourbon? No, why do I know that name? Because it was in the book. You flash back to snooping through her little black book. Noah Western, 84, CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Noah Western? Yes, have we met before? No, but I know all about you. 84 years old, CEO of the top manufacturing company in the country. Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Even more than you could guess. In fact, I even know that, wow. I know you cry during, or you can't have it without the TV on. Lord help me. Oh my god, are we seriously about to do this? I'm gonna go without the TV on. I beg your pardon. Who are you and why are you saying these lewd things? I'm not the one saying them. Sadie is. It's all in the pages of her little black book. You show them a picture you took the other day. You snuck into her house and they all start to look queasy. Sadie's keeping a record of our encounters. She's been playing us all for fools, and all in exchange for our money. Which is why this is time for you to take your power back. Vote against her in the HOA race. I thank you for alerting us. We'll have to think carefully about how to proceed. Before you can say another word, Charles swoops back in, linking his arm through yours and guiding you away. Lord, was that awkward as hell. On second thought, I'm not cut out for schmoozing with rich sleazeballs on my own. Let's move on to plan B. Oh, and here I thought you just missed me that much. Charles surprises you by pulling you into his arms and pressing his lips to yours, leaving you breathless. Oh, I couldn't take another minute away from you, and I thought this part of the event would be more fun to experience together. As you blink your dazed eyes back open, you see Charles has whisked you away to a silent auction. May as well hang a banner that says old money. They considered it, but it was clashed with the flower arrangements. I thought we could check out the items for bid. Maybe something will stand out for our investigation. And yet, he keeps his arms around you, not seeming inclined to go anywhere. You rest your hands on his chest. Well, I think first we need to come up with some fancy, rich aliases in case we want to bid on things. What do you have in mind? We'll be Mr. and Mrs. Winterbottom. I want to Google to see if that's a real name. Sounds rich to me. Shall we examine the offers, Miss Winterbottom? Let's, Mr. Winterbottom. You peruse the auction items, passing landscape paintings, expensive bottles of wine, before an item captures both of your attentions. An all-exclusive trip to the Bahamas, now we're talking. You jot down what you think a competitive bid is, but Charles snatches the pen out of your hand before the ink can even dry. I've never been to the Bahamas and I could use a vacation. You wouldn't dare outbid me. He jots down a bid, topping yours by several $100s. I would, and I did. Two can play that game, Mr. Winterbottom. I'll bat my eyelashes. You bat your eyelashes flirtatiously as you pout at him. If you're gonna be so mean, the least you can do is take me along with you. I was already planning on it. I'd love to see you in a cute little swimsuit. But just then a gentleman approaches the table and puts a bid of his own in. You look at the number and your eyes widen with dread. There goes my dream vacation. Too rich for my blood. How about that as a consolation prize? He motions to the next item, a statue of a cherub holding a harp. It's cute. Who would even donate that? According to the details, it was Mayor Wright. Looks like someone really wants it, too. They keep coming back to outbid everyone else. Do you recognize the name? Thomas Zimmer? Never heard of the guy. Who bids on such an ugly statue this many times? Hey! I thought it was cute. Not an ugly statue. Something tells me this could be a lead. He could be in cahoots with the mayor. You take out your phone and dial the phone number, but you get a message saying your call can't be completed. Okay, that's a dead end. But I've binged enough crime TV to know how to find out who's on the other end of the phone number. Answer or no. Investigate the phone number. Let's find out who it is. Interesting. You and Charles slip into the hallway and run the phone number through a web service. I've used the software to identify spam callers in the past. It should work on this guy. Remind me never to get on your bad side. I just don't answer. I thought that was a given. Aha, just what I suspected. The number is from a text application. Meaning... Well, from what I've seen on my crime serials, this is what people do when they want to hide their true identity. So this anonymous chump is suspicious after all? To say the least, it looks like the person signed up with an email address, patricknayigian@email.com. Do you remember Sadie or the mayor ever mentioning that name? I remember it, actually. Not that I remember, but she loves name dropping and mayor well connected. It's possible they know this person. Think really hard. Patrick Nayigian. I'm sorry, it's not ringing any bells. You search the name online and come up with multiple results. 3 Patricks live in the vicinity. Check FaceSpace. You cross-reference the 3 Patricks with their FaceSpace profiles. The first 2 Patricks are private, but this one lives a few blocks away from us and runs a real estate business. Rich and neighborly if it's Sadie's MO. And the email address attached to the page matches one with the website. Damn, you're good. You're just realizing that now? He chuckles. You up your game every time we're together. Can't call me a rookie for much longer, can you? I don't know, I think you secretly like it. You return to your phone and do more digging on the name. A couple of gossip articles pop up, but nothing I can see connects him to Valerie or anyone on Vermillion Lane for that matter. Wait, this says he divorced his wife and his company nearly tanked due to a secret affair with a mistress. I know you're thinking it's her, but what would their affair almost ruining his life have to do with him bidding on the statue? Maybe nothing, maybe everything, and that's what we're gonna find out. You compose a new email to Patrick's address and read out loud as you type. Patrick, you don't know me, but I found your contact info at Sadie Hotchmich's silent auction. I'm obsessed with the cherub statue you bid on. Can we work out a deal? Hoping to hear from you as soon as possible. Best, Faith Constance. Yep, that's real smart to use your full real name. You let out a deep breath the moment you hit send, overwhelmed by the latest chain of events. And now we wait. And in the meantime, I think that's enough sleuthing for now. A mischievous look on his face, he takes your hand and leads you towards the doors. Where are you taking me? Follow me and find out. He laces his fingers firmly through yours as he leads you outside, an extra bounce in a step as he guides you towards a golf cart? I thought I could offer you something more thrilling than listening to old geezers talk about neighborhood politics. Hop on. Charles... Only if you keep holding my hand, because the look on your face says thrill ride, and I'm not really a fast and furious kind of person. Don't worry, I wouldn't drive recklessly with you on board. He brings your laced hands up to his lips to kiss your knuckles, but I won't let go either. You hop on the golf cart, and Charles whisks you away onto the course, the overhead lights flickering as the sunset paints the sky. Hold on tight. You keep one hand on the golf cart and one in Charles's hand as he picks up speed. The wind whips past, lifting your spirits. That's the smile I wanted to see. But the sentiment puts a frown back on your face, reminding you of what's at stake. Charles's thumb rubs yours in concern as he slows down. Something I said. As much fun as I'm having playing detective, I can't let myself lose track of why we're doing this. Someone was murdered. If she wins the presidency, she's gonna use her newfound power to silence me. You act like she's running for president of the country. Charles stops a golf cart and helps you out. The two of you walk slowly around the course, hand in hand, and Charles eventually breaks the silence. Can I ask you something? Why are you so compelled to be the one to solve this? Honestly, I want the neighborhood to stop treating you like a criminal. Everyone in the neighborhood treats you like you're the same horrible murderer. That's not fair, and it's not true. But going to all these lengths to clear my name, I don't deserve that. You've been in my corner since the moment I moved in. I want to be that person for you. I don't care what those busybodies on the street think. Your opinion is the one that matters to me. That's sweet of you to say, but if you're going to live in the neighborhood, then everyone else needs to see the Charles I do. And what Charles is that? The one that's a caring father, talented carpenter, a great listener, and... Your voice trails off as you struggle to express how you really feel. His eyes lock on yours, both his hands taking yours. Finish your thought. The truth is, you mean more to me than I've let on. Charles, what do you feel for me? The raw vulnerability in your voice sends a rush of electricity through you, a current that intensifies as his eyes widen. Faith. He takes you tenderly by the waist and pulls you closer. Your heart hammers as you lean in to meet him, feeling his breath on your lips, right as the sprinklers go off all around you. Seriously? You both laugh breathlessly as the cold water sprays over you. As you wipe your eyes clear, your gaze once again locks with his. I promised you a thrill, didn't I? His hands are still warm on your waist. His gaze holds yours for a breathless moment before he pulls you in for a heated kiss. Grab a hold of his ass, back, head. Grab a hold of his head, needing to keep his mouth on yours. The feeling of his tongue sliding against yours makes you desperate for more. You gasp as his hands start to wander over your Dapman's skin, very deliberately slipping the straps of your dress off your shoulders. Charles. I know what could be, make things even more thrilling. You cast a naughty glance at the empty golf course, his meaning surprising and enticing. Listen, as much as I know some of you want to watch, You're not going to be able to see the full thing anyway because of YouTube, so... I'm sorry, we're not going to be banging on the golf course. As another stream of water drenches you, you come to your senses, pulling Charles with you out of the path of the sprinklers. We can't get soaked now. The dinner isn't over yet. We still have work to do. Oh, right. Work. You and Charles return to the club just in time to witness Sadie field questions from her guests. As a fellow resident of Upstreet, what do you plan on doing with the lack of lighting on our street at night? Oh, I'm happy you brought that up. I plan to replace all Upstreet street lamps with brighter and more modern fixtures. What about the landscaping? Valerie promised new bushes in the medians. I can assure you, the Upstreet medians will be looking lush and full of curb appeal in no time. The Upstreet guests applaud, but you overhear the Downstreeters, who were assigned seating in the back, begin to grumble. Typical. All these HOA ladies care about is their perfect Upstreet. Meanwhile, we pay the same fees they do for subpar work. We're like the forgotten stepchildren. Well, look at that. The perfect opportunity to challenge her qualifications. Kelsey, Mary, you know your feelings are just as valid as Upstreeters. Speak up and be heard. But what would we even say? Why don't you ask how she plans to fix Downstreet? Nodding confidently, she stands up and raises a hand. I have a question. Although your improvements seem to be about Upstreet, what do you plan to do for us? Yeah, like the pothole I have to avoid every morning on my way to drop my kids off at school. Valerie promised would it be fixed any day. Or the curb at the bottom of the street where people leave their junk cars for weeks. Do you know what's that doing to our curb appeal? Well, I mean, that's like city ordinance that you call for that. Please, ladies, let's all keep our cool. No, it's about time we're heard. I'm only hearing about these grievances now for the first time. That's a load of poppycock. We've been telling you for years. You're pleasantly surprised when you see Noah Western step up in defense of the Downstreeters. These residences have valid gripes, Sadie. Frankly, I'm surprised you aren't more prepared to address them. Noah, you need to understand the big picture here. How can you expect our vote when you only care about your side of the neighborhood? This is going even better than I expected. As she flounders, the crowd erupts into tense chatter. Oh my, she's falling apart. Clearly she can't handle the stress. It's clear Sadie is not the qualified woman she presents herself to be. Her eyes lock on yours, knowing very well you had something to do with this. And when she notices your outfit, she scans you up and down, nose flaring. Clearly, she feels outdone in the fashion department as well. Maybe try wearing something better. I'll be totally unreadable. Smirk at her. Glare right back. No, she already knows. Listen, I'm a smirk. Try your worst. She gathers her composure, flashes her signature. Nothing can faze me, smirk. The crowd quiets as she takes back control of the floor. This is why these gatherings are so important. I want everyone's voice to be heard, residents of Upstreet and Downstreet. Vermillion Lane has no need to worry. I plan to improve the quality of life for both ends of our beautiful neighborhood. I wonder where this is going. Charles' hand slips into yours as he steps up beside you, murmuring your exact thoughts. She grins in your direction. I'm so glad Faith joined us tonight. I have an announcement to make that she will certainly want to hear. And what's that? The center between Upstreet and Downstreet, where your eyesore of a house stands, is perfect place to build a community center. A what now? If elected, my first order of duty as president will be to tear down that dangerous house, to begin what I'm calling Operation Vermillion Lane. In fact, construction can start as early as next week. That literally, no. No, stop it. Just stop. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down in the description below. plenty of things to check out there. Without further ado, I'll say the following. Oh my god. 24 minutes for this episode. You know, if you never select the diamond choices, especially for Bound Chicka Wow Wow, right? It's just really short, isn't it? Anyway, that being said, I don't know about what universe Pixelberry is peddling, but you literally and figuratively can't tear down a house, because you're president of HOA. I'm sorry, that's not how the real world works, but I digress. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Love your beautiful faces, and your opinions always matter to me. But, aside from that, I am finally free. No more choices for a few days. Thank God. I can rest my voice, because I have been free training choices and romance club. There's plenty of that coming. There's plenty of other content coming. But yeah, hopefully you all stay tuned and give it a look. Thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.